Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you had a good day. I'm Burn2k and I'm here to share with you some Magic Arena gameplay. And today we're going back to the series Does This Deck Works? And we will be trying a deck from a content creator that I just found on YouTube. I didn't see a lot of video from his. He's a little less known than the other YouTuber I've shared deck with you, but I feel his deck are really good. I really love his style of video, so I encourage you to go check out his YouTube channel. So the deck is a Simic Ramp deck shared to us by Dr. Ruckus. So let's see the deck right now. So here is the deck. I've made some little modification on it because I don't have all the cards that Dr. Ruckus is using. Mainly I've changed the mana base because he's using 4 pathways and 4 copies of the land that come untap if you control more than 2 lands. But I don't have those, so I replace them with some basics land that just works as good. And we have also, in the original version, there's also 3 copies of Discover the Formula and 4 copies of Key to the Archive, but I don't have those, so I've played 1 Discover the Formula, replaced 2 Discover of the Formula with Memory Deluge, and 2 Key of the Archive with 1 Memory Deluge and 1 Celestis. So that's the only thing I've changed from the original deck. And I can tell you that this deck is pretty fun to play and works pretty well. So the main goal of this deck is to ramp to Lear, Mordekainen, or Hullbreaker Horror, mainly Hullbreaker Horror, that's the big win con. And to go there, we have Settle the Wild. Settle the Wild is a new Alchemy card that costs 3 to cast. It's a sorcery. When you cast this, you seek a basic land in your deck and it comes into the battlefield tapped. And then you seek a card with a mana value equal to the number of land you control. So you need to be aware that you're adding 1 mana before seeking the card when you play this. So our goal is to have 4 land on the battlefield, and we will seek Lear. Or if we have 5 land on the battlefield, we'll get 1 more and we get Mordekainen. And if we have 6 land on the battlefield, we get the 7th and we get the Hullbreaker Horror. So that's the goal. The main goal is to get the Hullbreaker Horror. I won't hide this from you, that's not a surprise. And we have a lot of ramp card to go there. So we have 4 copies of Root Cold Creeper that can add 1 mana of any color to our mana pool, and we can add 2 mana of any one color to spend mana only to cast a spell from our graveyard. So that can help us with the Memory Deluge. That's the only spell that can be cast from our graveyard. We also have Tangled Florahedron. That's not as easy to say as it looks like. So this spell is like a Llanowar Elf, so we pay 2. We have a 1/1 creature that can be tapped to add 1 mana to our mana pool. So in the beginning of the game we play this as a land, but if we're in the late game, that can be a spell that triggers the Hullbreaker Horror when you cast it. So that's always good. We have also 2 copies of the Prosperous and Keeper, so creating a treasure that helps us to ramp quickly. And we gain life when we cast a creature. For the ramp, we also have Settle the Wild. I've already talked about it. We have Quentrix Cultivator, so it's a 3/4 creature that costs 4 to cast, and when it enters the battlefield, you may search for a basic forest or island, and we put that card into the battlefield tapped. So you need to be aware that if you play this, your Settle the Wild won't be able to reach the Lear Disciple of the Drowned, because you will be at 5 land. You need 4 to cast it. 1 more, we're at 5. So you'll get Mordekainen. That's one thing to be aware of. We have 1 copy of the Celestis, so that's a mana rock, so that helps us ramp if we have it, and it helps us to draw when we flip from the day-night cycle. And we have 2 copies of Key of the Archive, so again here we have a mana rock that helps us ramp with 2 mana of the color of our choice. And to slow down our opponent a bit, we have 4 copies of Fading Hope, 4 copies of Divide by 0, 4 copies of Jwari Disruption, with the divide by 0, we can reach the environmental sciences to help us ramp, to teaching the archaic to draw some more card, containment breach to remove an artifact or an enchantment that we don't like, introduction to annihilation to remove another permanent we don't like, and mascot exhibition. But for real, I've never used this. Once the Kraken is on the battlefield, I feel you don't really need this, but that was in the original deck. And the only card we have not looked at is Discover the Formula. You probably know it by now. You can cast this instant for 6. You seek 3 non-land card in your hand, and all card in your hand perpetually gain this spell cost 1 less to cast, so we reduce the cost of all our spells. There's only the Fading Hope. Oh, Root Coil Creeper cannot be reduced though. But that's it. That's the deck. It's really fun to play. I hope you will enjoy those games just as much as I've done. And in the end of the video, I'll share with you an infinite combo for an historic deck that I'll try to make during the next season, where I'll get some rare wild cards to craft some card. That's a combo that I found on one of my new subscriber. Chad Lad is one of our new subscribers on the channel, and he has a little video sharing the infinite combo. So at the end of the video, you will see the 2 cards that we need to use to create this combo, and I'll try in the next season to create a deck around this. So let's stay tuned for that. Let's see those games. Do we like that hand? No. No, again. I wouldn't say it's better. It's not worst. Let's push this back. We got some blue. We got some green. Playing against white. Red and white. Can you play your little fearsome whelp? Nope. Clerics. That's HUD. Okay. So you gain 2 life. Play the Celestis. Get the day-night cycle going. 3rd land. We take 1. Skyclave Apparition. Nice. You can have it. So we're at 4. Play this and wait. It's night time. 4th land. Taking it. Elite Spellbinder. We'll bounce this back to your hand. And we'll take Teachings. Is this our turn? Please? Fading Hope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can draw 2 from that. Settle the Wild finally. Get a green. That's your turn. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that brings us Mordekainen for now. Can have it. What will you tax? Settle the Wild. Okay. That's our turn. 6. Let's Settle the Wild to get the horror. Let's see if we can get it done from now. So we take 6. Not good. Teleportation circle. Let's bounce the Spellbinder. You can discover the formula. So you can destroy target enchantment, but not artifact. They remove a divide by 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's play this land tap, they know about it, so it's not really threatening. End of turn. They'll probably cast back the Elite Spellbinder. Professor Symbology. Whatever, you can have it. Results. We're at 4. Environmental Sciences. We will take a second red, probably. Let's play the Horror. Oh no, big mistake. Oops. Oh, what a mistake. We are so dead. We bounce the Skyclave Apparition. Get our Hullbreaker Horror. Oh no! That's a mistake on their part. Okay. So we need to have an instant speed to protect our horror. And we need to not die. So if we pay 4, we have Key to the Archive, we bounce something, we still have Memory Deluge. Or just play Memory Deluge to get something else. That stuff. Let's try this. But we'll pay more green. 2 greens. 2 blue. Play this and see what we get. Return target non-land permanents to their hand. That's the teleportation circle. Doomblade or Lightning Helix, I guess. Oh! What? We gave up. Just perfect for me. We will take it. Can we do it again? That's way too slow. That's better. Oh, we need to remove something. Leer? Probably Leer. We don't have a lot of instant or sorcery spell. Black Shambling Gas. Play a blue. Another black. There's Bound Witch. Not no black sacrifice looks like. We have the Horror. We try to ramp as fast as we can, or we stay for the counter spell. For 3 they can cast the Sanguine Bloodstroke. Can we cast something else? Let's wait one turn. 3 mana available. We're taking 2. Hunting for specimen, that's okay. So we've lost a turn. Let's play the Celestis. Well, now we need to ramp. Sanguine Bloodstroke. We're taking 3. Play this and that. Let's try to ramp as fast as we can. We need a Hullbreaker horror on the battlefield. Take a second green. There's Down Witch. This won't be easy. Shambling Gas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 land on the battlefield. They don't attack. Okay. So we're at 7. Let's wait. Can we overcome this? This sack a blood token, that's okay. We lose 1. Take action for sure. Key to the archive. Do we want this though? Return target spell you don't control. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. So the key to the archive and the horror can work together. What do we discard here? The Root Coil Creeper. Probably. Sanguine Bloodstroke. That's okay. We just don't want to see the Mythic Massacre coming down. We have the Hullbreaker Horror. We draw land. So if we pay 4, we still have 4. End of turn. Let's see what they're doing. Is the meat hook coming down? Environmental Sciences, you can cast this. Deadly Dispute. So we lose 2. But we will bounce those Blood Artist for the next move. Or at least bounce 1. Return target, non-permanent spell to its owner's hand. Blood Artist. Go back from where you're from. What do I take here? Let's look at this graveyard. We only have 1 card. So Leer is not really effective. But it will be soon. And take a land. Sanguine brush stroke again. They will have only one land left. That costs 2 to cast, so let's bounce this with the Blood Artist. Bounce this. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Blood Artist, there you go. Now you have 6 cards in hand, so we can go for the teachings. First down witch. Slowly but surely we're coming back. Let's take action. Discover the formula. We just dropped the key to the archive right now. We're at 7. 8. I think we dropped that. Another land. That's sad. Let's keep it blue. We have 9 mana open. Let's pay 3 and see what we draw here. We return something to their owner's hand. The token. First down witch, anyway. Good draw. Good draw. So we still have 6, so we wait here. We attack with the Hullbreaker Horror. Yes, let's put some pressure. We need to win that game at some point. We still can bounce 2 spells this turn. And off turn. Witch's Cottage. It's okay. Shambling Gas, that's okay too. First Mountain Witch, that's okay. Blood Artist. Not okay. But at this point they have only 1 mana left after that. So let's play Discover the Formula. Yeah. Return target spell you don't control. So we bounce that. Draw 3 and reduce the cost of all our spells by 1. Start to get good on our side. Sweet. Let's keep that island if we need to discard a card. Let's pay 2. We return a non-land permanent to its owner's hand. This one, I guess. And we get a treasure. We'll play this one. We can return another witch. And we gain 1 life. Next. We attack with the Horror Cultivator. No, let's keep that for block. They could block with a Shambling Gas and put a -1/-1 on the Prosperous Keeper, maybe. Don't really care. I think we got this game. Oh, you create a treasure. That's okay. They suck a blood token, so we lose 2. End of turn. Another land. Curse-bound Witch, you can have it. You can have it again. That's annoying, but okay. Sanguine, Bloodstroke, nope. That's going back to your hand with that. We don't really want this. Curse-bound Witch. It's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's go for a Memory Deluge before the end of their turn. And we bounce this back. And they gave up. Perfect. We got the control in this game. Sweet. Rank up. Okay, that's a strange hand, but we can try it. We can try this. We'll ramp. Probably fast. Let's see if we get it done. Playing against green. It's not a good start. Because green is always super aggressive and we're not that really fast. Take 2, that's our turn. Sadly we can't do much here. They're holding priority with their Leer. Third land on the field for them. Don't play anything. It's good for us. Let's play the Celestus. So we start the ramp. Do you have any creature in this deck? So we see a 2/2, so we're taking 4. It's not the end of the world. That's our turn. So turns to night. Take action. What can we draw here? Memory Deluge. You're the one getting discarded. Another land. So we have 4 on the battlefield. We can get Leer. But we can wait a little bit. Let's play Key to the Archive. See what we get. Regrowth, Despark, Electrolyze. Deal 2 damage, draw a card. Regrowth. Maybe we can use this. So we need to discard a card. We need the land. Maybe we discard a second key. Yep. So now on the next turn we put a land on the battlefield. We play Settle the Wild to get Mardakainen. We regrowth it and we play it again to get Hullbreaker Horror. That's the game plan. Pass to attacker. So let's just bounce this, save up some damage. Yes, I guess we won this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 land, Mardekainen. Regrowth. Settle the Wild. Play it again. And now we have the Hullbreaker Horror. Let's take action. We draw a card, settle the Wild. We don't need you anymore. They're coming at us for 3. That's okay, take action. Settle the Wild again. That's okay, settle the Wild. Go away. And now we wait. We wait. Let's see what they're doing. Ascendant Pack Leader. That's okay. Pass. They don't attack this time. So that's our turn. Let's play the Hullbreaker Horror. See how they respond to that. But now they're in a really tough spot. That's our turn. Perfect. So if we pay 6 here, we still have a divide by 0 ready, and they just gave up. The Hullbreaker Horror is a terror. Terror. That's a weird hand. Do we keep that and ramp to Mardekainen as fast as possible? Let's try it. Let's try this. What are we facing? Green again. We're starting to have a curve. Oh, they're Simic too. Lotus Cobra. Pass to attacker. Let's bounce this and scry. Forest. Perfect, we take it. Or Simic too. They're playing the land first. A bit surprising. Or they've made a mistake. Lotus Cobra's coming back. That's your turn, my friend. Would be pretty happy to have some ramp though. They have some. Let's divide this by 0. They will have to wait, and we will be ramping. We take 2. Memory Dilute again. Let's go for this. Searching for second green. You can have it now. Taking 1 green. Avalanche Caller. Oh my god. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we settle the white. Oh, we can't wait 1 turn to get the Hullbreaker Horror. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that's what we're doing. Enough turn. We're still at 18. They won't kill us right now. I don't like this one. Getting a land. Okay. They play it, they have to. They cannot power up a land with the Avalanche Caller now. It costs 2, but your land will be tapped. Pass. You take 3. Let's go for Memory Deluge before. What do we take here? Divide by 0. And this one. We're at 6. Settle the wild, so we get the horror. End of turn. Will he kill us before? That's the question. Ashaya. Don't think so. I guess we want to be able to remove that spell. So we need to top deck a Fading Hope. That would be just great. That's not Fading Hope. So we play a land. So after that, non-token creature or forest. We're at 6. I think we need some blockers and hope to survive this turn. Let's try this. We want the big dog.
Fools like you, I would run if I were you.
Can we survive this turn? Quentrix Cultivator. That's okay. Land on the battlefield. Send in Spirit. There's a lot of people in the house now. We don't do anything. We play a land. We draw 2. Then put 1 card at the bottom of your library. Fading Hope is here. So we can bounce this back. We're at 9. I think we play this as a land. Oh, we cannot. We have already played a land. Okay. Oh, let's wait. No attack. We need everyone to block here. We can bounce 2 creatures. Tap up to 2 target creatures. Those creatures don't untap during their untap step. I don't think it's an option. Let's play this. we resolve this. And we bounce this. So we can return target non-land permanent. Return target spell you don't control to its owner's hand. No snow days allowed. Are we getting away with this one? Mordekainen and Hullbreaker Horror are a pretty big duo. I think we got this. Will they give up? Or can we end this game? Good thinking about it. Not sure. Yep, no, yep. Alright. First things first, let's draw some cards.
Leave me be. I'm reading.
We will discard. What do we discard here? I guess we discard this. Put the land on the battlefield. We play 2. We can return a non-land permanent to its owner's hand. So let's bounce. Let's bounce the Avalanche Caller before we get screwed by it. Now we still have 8, 9 left. So we can play Introduction to Annihilation and have Memory Deluge, or 2 Memory Deluge ready. Oh, with the Root Coil, we can still cast 2 Memory Deluge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exile target non-land permanent. Let's do this. So we exile this. We can return a land, a non-land permanent, I should say. So we'll bounce this boy. And next, we attack with the dog. Next. End of turn. So what are you gonna do now? Reading the card. You're in bad spot. What's the ultimate of this? You have no maximum in size. You can play this. Get a land on the battlefield. Another one. I'll just counter it. We counter this. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hands. And we'll bounce this back. You have anything else to play? I feel we pretty got the game now. You play something else? We're going for it. 4th win in a row? Incredible. Incredible. Do we get scooped? Do we get scooped? they need to discard maybe? Oh no, we're getting scooped. So that's the last fuse. Oh, we got burned. And they gave up. They rope us. I hope they feel well for that. So here we are for the post-game wrap-up. Just as I've said in the intro, I'll show you a deck that I'll try to make in the historic format at the beginning of the next season, I think, because I need some rare wild cards to craft the Qatar Crusade. But here's the combo shared by Chad Lad on YouTube. Thank you for sharing this. I feel this combo can be really cool. So let's see those cards. You have the Qatar Crusade. It's a 5 mana enchantment. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. And you have a creature, Scurry Hawk. That's 1 green, 2 colorless. The creature is a 1/2 and it has Evolve. And whenever 1 or more +1/+1 counter is put on the Scurry Oak, you may create a 1/1 green squirrel token. So when that squirrel enters the battlefield, all your creatures get +1/+1 from the Qatar Crusade. And when Scurry Oak get a +1/+1 counter on it, you create a 1/1 squirrel. And when you create a 1/1 squirrel, you have all your creatures getting +1/+1. So you see that? That's the infinite loop. I feel that this can be really cool. I'll try it. So as I've said, I found that on the Chad Lad YouTube channel. That's a really short video of 45 seconds, I think, sharing this. And I'll try to build a deck around that for the historic format. So that was it for the infinite combo. And now let's get back to the post-game wrap-up. So as you've seen with the result, I'm pretty happy with this deck. This deck really works, or at least it has really worked for me. Pretty happy about that. Mordekainen and the Hullbreaker Horror working together is pretty cool. So when you have the Mordekainen on the battlefield and you draw 2 cards each turn, you're sure you're not missing any spell to protect your Hullbreaker Horror and control your opponent. So that's something pretty cool. And the really fun card with this deck, it's Settle the Wild, so that's like a tutor for us to help us to go seek our most important card. So that's pretty cool. The ramp is pretty fast. In the original version, we don't have Memory Deluge though. We have 3 copies of Discover the Formula, but I've only 1. And we have 4 copies of Key to the Archive, but I've only 2, so I've played 1 Celestis and 1 Memory Deluge to replace it. And I really like those because the Key to the Archive give you a good creature, a good card, but that's not always a game changer. And the Celestis give you the chance to ramp a bit faster than Key to the Archive at the beginning of the game, so I really like that. And Memory Deluge is faster than Discover the Formula, so you can have more spell to cast to protect your Hullbreaker Horror. And Lear is still in the deck. We haven't played it in all the game we've done. When I have Settled the Wild, the main win con is the Hullbreaker Horror, so that's what I'm looking for. So we wait to have 6 land on the battlefield, get our 7th land with Settle the Wild and the Hullbreaker Horror in our hand. But that's it. The deck was really fun to play. We've got some wins, so that's pretty good. If you want to try it, let's go for it. That's my version of it. In the description, you will have a link to the video from Dr. Ruckus, the original creator of the deck. So let's go check out this video, share it, and that's it. Show some love to Dr. Ruckus and his incredible video. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.